just really value to have on your team. Whenever you think that, you know, maybe these fights aren't going quite the way you want, you still have that black hole threat, and you can turn an entire game around with it too.
Yeah, you definitely can. And like the draft pointed out, there's not that many ways for them to counter the ultimate. So maybe they'll have good black holes that'll win in big team fights here. Ocean going to start off with a little bit of harassment, and they're putting the damage onto
There's
Excel.
so much damage already onto poor Excel.
Oh, the miss.
They're just gonna go for the full. They're gonna give it.
He should. Okay, he'd rather die than lose a salve here. He's going to buy out a little bit right before he goes down. I guess they don't get first blood, technically.
Technically not. Don't believe that counts. The escalating odds. I like that they added that. All right. Well,
Escalating
everybody's
pitch,
headed to a lane.
Escalating pitch, you mean?
Oh, pitch. Yes, sorry. I thought that it was written as something. I'm just gonna let it drop. But yeah, interesting the way that they've rotated where people are going here. We've got Husky in the mid lane now versus Pepita. We've got Gunnar in the bottom lane facing off with Faker. They're really
Excuse me.
wanting.
What? What's happening? Husky's playing mid this game?
Yeah,
What?
he is. Yep. And Pepita was here. Looks like he's moving though. It seems like they want a very specific sort of lane matchup. So we've got Faker in the bottom lane facing off with Gunnar. The only thing that seems pretty standard is Monkeys and Ocean here in the top lane facing off with Paz and Excel. Oh, Excel. They do have one of those missiles at his face. Doesn't quite land that well though. Ocean, can he get himself another kill here? Fairy Fire gets used by Excel. And he's just gonna click him down. Another Fairy Fire, and that kill, and it looks like they're not even gonna be able to go and
Nicely done. Yeah, it helps the Centaur rotates over. So the reason Husky was hitting creeps there was basically because it was the precursor to the lane swap. That you might as well have somebody sitting there getting last hits while you wait for the core to rotate over. So that's why it was just a little bit weird at the start. I got excited. I was like, wait, they're doing some cool like picking their heroes to make their opponents think these are the lanes, and they're just switching roles, and that's a small advantage. No, it's just a musical lane kind of thing.
You guys got Purge all excited for no reason.
Yep, back to being bored. Your guys' fault. Could have picked something interesting.
I think it's still interesting. I mean, Gunnar's still in this bottom lane, and Sammy's facing off now with Faker. You still have some interesting things going on that you can
It's a
talk
pretty
about,
decent lane for Lifestealer because you can rage off dagger, for example. You'll be pretty survivable. Monkey's looking very dead though.
Yes, he is. Although Pakaz getting chased down by Ocean. Doesn't have that swashbuckle up, and they've got that Orb of Venom, so he's slow. Husky rotates back in. That's a dead Pakaz. Is it gonna be a dead Excel too? They have the swashbuckle. Ocean getting stuck on the creeps though. Goes, oh, did he outplay that? If that landed, that would have been a dead Ocean, I have a feeling.
If those creeps don't block Ocean there, would have been able to swashbuckle in front of him and guarantee the kill, but he got a little bit too blocked there, messing up his swashbuckle a bit as well. But bringing himself a salve means he's going to get back into this lane. He's having a great lane so far. I like his starting item build. It was Orb of Venom and like 4 Ironwood branches, just so that he can be as strong as possible at fighting right now. Ooh, that was a good cleave. And Quap just skipping dagger. It's not worth skilling it when he's just going to rage it off. So,
is there any way that they can kind of punish that later on once the laning phase is over if she's decided not to go for that?
she'll be a little bit weaker when she ganks side lanes, and in the sense of disable, like she's just going to be a lot of damage basically. And that can be a negative because sometimes like if you're stretching for a kill and you're trying to chase somebody out over a long distance, having better dagger levels is going to be an improvement. But it's basically not that big of a deal. It's just she'll just feel a little bit less strong in lane pressure. She still got 17 last hits though, so I don't think she complains much.
Oh, they get the kill on Gunnar in the bottom lane. Might be able to turn this around, get the kill on Ocean. They're splitting up the damage. Excel now being chased after Monkeys. They need maybe one more hit. Oh, he's got a Fairy Fire. Nope. That's going to be a dead Excel. And now Monkeys Husky thinking about TPing in. Monkeys will just chill out in the tree line and heal up.
A little scary there for Centaur and the Quelling Blade, but he's got Tangos, I guess, to juke if he needed to. Really focused on doing as much damage as possible. 11 denies now for the Enigma. That's probably the most significant thing going on here. And those are being denied up against the Centaur. So that must mean that they're, denied against the Denied against the Kunkka is what I meant to say.
Oh gosh, is this a dead Pakaz again? No. No respect. The Ink Swell popping.
It's a good
Doing
attempt
lot
on the
of
Ink Swell.
pressure, though.
Almost caught both yours.
Don't be angry.
A little bit more harass over here on Ocean. Just trading back and forth for the most part.
Radiant are scanning.
Still have that mango over here on Excel. It's gonna be the 5-minute runes though, so Zoomer should be able to snap up at least one of these. Looks like they've grabbed a couple more. Monkeys though, he's slowed. He's taken a lot of damage. They've got the Ink Swell. In comes Huskies though. Gonna try to turn this background. Monkey's very tanky. He's gonna try to dive over here. Can he get away fast enough? Use the salve. He's actually, oh, but the stroke of fate coming through gets the kill on Monkeys. Pakaz though looks like he's gonna suffer for this. The Sammy boy, no, it's gonna be Ocean with the swashbuckle and Husky being able to chase after him here.
Ends up being worth it, surprisingly. Small gold advantage going to the Zoomers. So a little bit rough in them for the safe lane, but Gunner's still doing a decent job considering all the creeps being denied from the Enigma. So it's all working out. Tiny trying to get a solo kill here, or a kill attempt. There's a big stick on Lifestealer. There it is. He's got rage. Now it's a little bit hard. They're hoping to chase though.
Oh,
There's one of those
they're
moments
diving. They want this Sonic Wave. Wasn't even necessary to have Michael. In fact, I think Michael might actually just feed.
Okay.
But, oh, Faker doesn't have any mana left. This is a little bit problematic. They'll do some body blocking on him. They've got so much. Oh, this is a dead Queen of Pain.
Wow.
And Monkey's
That was
just
actually
taken down by Pakaz in the other lane.
I don't think Zoomers cares at all. Losing Lifesteal was a little bit rough, but getting the co-op response is excellent. Not to mention that Ocean cleaned up the Tiny. So Ocean having a really good game. Look at his net worth, actually. He is a mere 200 gold away from someone who's been hitting creeps the whole game. It's insane, actually, how much net worth he has so far in this match. Level 5, he just hit at
crazy active.
Yes.
Oh, bottom lane, though, another gank over onto Gunner. The toss up into the air. They have the black hole, but Peter considering it. And I have that torrent, though, slow him down. Looks like he's not going to continue, though.
He almost went for the black hole, but he saw the timing was really close to X. So as soon as Gunner casted X, he didn't want to commit to it, which is maybe a mistake now.
Uh-oh. Another hit. He trees him up, and that's a dead Papita. Gunner's here with the torrent. Don't think they have quite enough damage to take down Michael right now, but they can put out a decent amount of harass anyways.
The support lineup for Zoomers so far this game has been freaking owning. 3 kills, 3 assists on Husky. For the on Ocean side, he was like 3, 1, and 5. They're doing so good kill-wise on Zoomers, and that's why they're stomping this game. And this is just like one of those things where, like, if you're the better team, you're going to get these kinds of advantages. 6 picked up on Pengo here. He can roll this if he really wants to. He's going to go for it.
He's going to go rolling on in. Doesn't even bother rolling back again. Just click, click, one more click. And that's a dead Excel. This is insane. I have watched just Ocean nonstop run at people. I don't think he's stopped running at people this entire time.
It's hard to be a kind of squishy ranged hero like Grimstroke when you're playing against a Pangolier. You don't have a really straightforward way to fight him. Stroke of Fate is like a ranged ability. It doesn't necessarily work very well against a single hero. So we're going to see Quap rotate a little bit, thinking about jumping in to go for a kill with the haste stream, but they do spot her with their observer ward right there. Spots her potential rotation, and now no one is at threat of dying. But maybe they'll rotate around. Yeah, Tiny going to go bottom instead. See if they can get a kill on Kunkka. Still haven't black holed yet.
I feel like they have a good combination with the Queen of Pain Sonic Wave and the Black Hole. I'm surprised that they haven't tried to make more things happen. Although, there it is. There's the Black Hole. Husky doesn't have anything to really cancel it out. It's going to get chucked right back in. And in comes Faker. He gets the final hit. Poke comes out just a little late here. Husky, so he'll just TP out.
Doesn't kill the idle ones either. So painful.
Top lane, though, what's going to be very painful is the fact that Picasso is being run at. There's going to be Rolling Thunder. Call down gets used. Ocean just skirts around the other side. Going to go right back in for another hit. And with the help of Monkeys, it's looking like a dead Picasso. There's a dead Ocean, though. No, he's got the squad. Oh, the sidestep. This Grimstroke, this Phantom munching away here on him. Oh, they find it. They get the kill. Cell finally gets his vengeance.
Nice thinksful usage there. Gives them the easy chase. Raindrop almost saves his life. Michael now rotating up to try to clean up on whoever he can. Monkeys has very good regen here, getting 20 per second at the moment. But yeah, he needs to evade creeps. Yeah, good thing that he did. Otherwise, those creeps would have kept vision, and Quap would have jumped and killed him. Might still die though. I think that's
She wants us. They don't have anything to cancel it out though. He's fine. Bottom lane, Pepita treed up. Husky looking him down. Gunner with the cleave. Will complete it. Avalanche coming out from Michael. The toss should be a kill onto Husky as he dropped behind the tower. Said it's not focusing him right now. It's okay. Faker's here. He knows exactly where he is.
Yep, creeps were there, so he was able to get away with it. So nice kill though by Michael. Great toss back to secure it, but still they traded a 3 for a 5. Not good for them. Quap's net worth is really high though. She's been rotating around pretty solid, but the problem is that everybody else on her team is struggling, especially the Grimstroke and the Tiny. Look at their net worths compared to the next closest support, and that's basically just because the 2 supports on Zoomers have been owning so hard in getting kills and pressuring other heroes. There's even a javelin picked up on Ocean. That's crazy.
Oh my god. It's a position for you. He's just nonstop in fighting the entire time. And then, of course, you've got Husky, who just can teleport in anytime that he wants, be a part of these ganks, and then just go right back in again. We already see this rotation to the top lane. They're going to try to take the tower. Cell getting caught out over here on the side. He's got the silence over onto the centaur and the Inkswell. Wrath of Nature just cleans up Husky. He's got this global presence. It's fantastic. Faker, Sonic Wave will push everybody back. Ocean just a little bit too slow there with that swashbuckle. So Faker gonna just back off. They don't want to fight this tower. They don't have what they need for it.
It was a really good dodge by Ocean though. He basically sidestepped the ulti from Quap. The reason she thought it felt good because she thought she was gonna hit a lot of heroes, but he dodges it. Doesn't even use his ulti, and they get a tower pressure in for almost nothing lost.
And Gunner gets a kill on Michael. All right.
With help. Looks like they used Rolling Boulder down there to guarantee it.
Go for the Stampede they want. Excel, he does have that ink flow. In comes Husky, though. He's always there. Global presence. Takes a lot of damage from Faker. Excel getting chomped away by the trees. Looks like Husky's gonna fall. Just to the tower alone. Monkeys is forced to run away, but Faker chasing after him. Pepita, they'll get the stomp off. They'll go and they'll drop the Midnight Pulse. They were trying to hold him in place, but oh, surprise, surprise. Guess who's joined the party? It's Ocean and a Sammy boy. Avalanche coming out from Michael with a toss. It's got just a little bit enough damage here with those Eidolons from Pepita. So they'll clean up on Monkeys. Oh, that was very close on Faker.
They're just pressuring so constantly and all over the map. The pressure is insane. Really nice to Sammy Boy to get into that engagement. Wouldn't have been the same without him. Just enough damage to kill the Enigma there. And maybe part of the reason that Husky had a good start because he did hit creeps for the first wave or two. I love this Observer Ward. Use the TP in. TP's back to the bot lane where he intended to go on the respawn anyways. And now he's better going to be able to see couriers when they leave the base. This could be kills later on for courier snipes. So good use of his time here. He's almost got mech on his own. Medallion plus mech this early is excellent. He can get in there and save his allies. We haven't seen Gyrocopter in a while, actually. He's just jungling. But a 4K advantage for Zoomers is pretty significant right now on top of the tower kills they've got.
This reminds me a lot of sometimes when we watch like Thunder Predator, you can have a mid player that does very well, but when the rest of the team is struggling, it just doesn't seem to be able to do a whole lot. And I feel like that's a constant thing that happens to Faker, honestly. I feel like Faker, he plays very, very well, but generally Pakaz has a little bit of trouble dealing with some of these supports. And it looks like, speaking of supports, Excel's looking not so great now, although they managed to get the Soulbind off, so they're gonna get held into place for a little bit here as he's just standing in one part. They're gonna try to roll on out. Big Sonic Wave comes down, but not enough damage to get the kill on anybody here. As the Black Hole does come out from Pepita, and they don't have any good ways to cancel this out, but they do manage to take down the Gyrocopter on the back line. So lose Gunner, they'll end up losing Monkeys. But Black Hole is indeed down, and they lost Pakaz. And Sammy Boy going right back in again. Ocean's here. He wants to be a part of this fight. Be able to go get a double kill now over on this position 4. Quap forced to run away. I don't know if they're going to try to go for any sort of a chase. They have a little Lifestealer Bomb, but doesn't look like they're going to chase.
Yep. Gunner making a moderate mistake in that engagement, in my opinion, by going in on the Enigma there. He's like the only guy that can really cancel Black Hole very well, and running in like that guaranteed that they lost a little too much in that fight, but they still take the tier 1 tower. So it is not the end of the world. Mech's finished now on the Prophet, and the pressure now comes into the jungle now that tier 1 tower is dead. So still looking really good for Zoomers despite that slightly less than ideal fight.
God, Ocean is just Just doesn't even feel like an actual support at this point. The way that he's been
He
playing,
doesn't.
it's actually
Yeah.
been so incredible. Sammy boy,
Radiant's middle tower is under
playing peekaboo faker. Gonna assert some dominance. Does have to be careful though. The Lion's gonna get tossed out on him. He'll
That's
get
more
off
farm.
quite easily. This is arm. Avalanche.
With that much
What
attack
is it?
speed, I'd love to get hit by the Grimstroke Silence in his position. It's a little scary if it lands before they go in, of course. And Orchid is something that he might have to be worried about later. I don't know if Quap's building one. Can we check Quap's items? Oh, she's going in.
Yeah, they're trying to make plays on Husky.
Yeah.
He can just teleport out, but no, he's not going to be able to. Tries to hold himself in. No, Scream comes out, and it will cut him down.
So she's close to Orchid now, 500 gold away. And Orchid is a big worry for lifesteal if you can silence him before he gets rage off. So that will have to be something he's concerned about. But potentially his team can save him. Stampede, things like that can be a really nice solution if he gets in trouble. Gunnar
this
going
a
for
sol-
the standard. Go ahead. What were we gonna say?
Sorry, I was going to ask that we just got the Blink Dagger picked up on the Enigma, right? Is this a
Yep.
situation now where they're just going to try to target, like, obviously, you know, Gunner's very important because he's one of the few people that can cancel out the black hole, but is this the thing where they're going to try to just slow down Sammy Boy and use it on him at every opportunity?
Every opportunity, maybe not, no, because he's not the scariest guy yet. But if they can catch like Gunner +1, I think almost for sure they'll go for black hole fights there because they've got tons of magic damage.
X marks
This makes it hard,
a
though.
little bit early here with that Rolling Thunder. I hear a Soulbind though on the back lines. Looks like Gunner gets jumped on. Doesn't quite connect though, as Husky, perhaps going a little bit too far, so is gonna get taken out here. Excel sitting very low. The rest of the team running away. Ocean, X marks the spot though, coming out from the Kunkka. Will hold Faker in place.
Really well done there by Infamous. They played that fight perfectly. Most importantly, the Grimstroke silenced Gunner to prevent the perfect combo. That's why his vote missed, because he didn't have the capabilities to pull him back. They've done a great job with that so far. Somebody gets X, you throw a stun on the Kunkka, and it's going to lower his chances of being able to land the torrent stun combo afterwards if his animations get interrupted. So it's really well done by Infamous to help keep them alive, and therefore Husky's dive attempt and show up to the fight ended up being rough because allies were prevented from going in. So Infamous holding things together despite being behind. They're doing all right. Net worth is still pretty high in their heroes. Gyro's still farming. Looks like his Ags might be coming out, which is a decent timing for him. Yeah, he's got
Considering
Ags
the lane he
finished
was
up.
up against, yes, absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
Husky
Husky.
almost got
Oh, he almost got the Ags.
that would have been insane. Delaying that timing by 2 minutes would have been bonkers good.
You have the Blink Dagger now picked up for the Centaur. I'm worried for Pepita just because I feel like they have enough first damage. If they get the jump on him with a Blink Stomp, Double Edge, Infest Bomb, and then, of course, you know, that Wrath of Nature, it feels like they might be able to just take him out of these fights before he's even realizes that he's a part of them.
Yeah, they absolutely could. Definitely agree with that.
Excel. Oh, Excel. Careful, my friend. There's the Life Stealer comp on the back line. Comp away over at Michael. He's down. And now they'll turn around. It's a good ink swell, but it won't save you, Excel.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay. Husky going for the damage talent over the Wrath of Nature base damage. A little surprised on that. But I guess he feels confident in his ability to right-click on Nature's Prophet this game. Claw picked up 2. Or Orchid should be
Deso's
finished
big.
now. Oh, Deso's big. All
As
these
long
items are so
as... Who was it the other day that didn't have it in his inventory?
big. Don't remember.
One of the players definitely got their Deso and didn't
Oh,
put it
that
out
was-
of their backpack.
I think it was
believe
Sammy
they would've won
briefly.
that.
So between
Maybe.
Deso and Medallion and Pango, they take Rush really easily.
Yeah, they do.
Have a
Although
chance.
Michael almost bursting down Ocean. The silence is out though. Use the Stampede. We've got 2 fights going on here. Like they're gonna try to take down Excel. They're soul bound up. To be held into place. Ocean rolling on in. We'll be able to go land over onto Picaz. But Peter making his way. And he does have that blink dagger. Going for the black hole if he wanted to. There it is. There's the black hole. Picaz barely managing to stay alive, but in the end he will fall. Husky will go down. Ocean goes down. But the stop. Oh, the life stealer bomb. It's a beautiful thing. If you are a fan of the Zoomers, poor Faker. He just wants to run away. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He probably can get the skill on Gunner if he plays his cards just right. But looks like he's gonna just blink away.
Sammy Boy really messing with Gunner. He's like, come on, dude, I could
Let me
just
deny
deny
you.
you. Yeah.
Oh, Faker though. Hustling forward. Gunner
Oh, he X'd himself.
makes it
Okay.
out. He's coming right back in again. He's like, okay, you wanted me that bad? We can come right back in.
They get him.
The torrent, they grab him up. Husky joining in the fight. And that's a dead Faker.
Oh, that's a tip moment right there. Because it was a good attempt on Gunner, but like, what a catch. The medallion and the Deso once again making Quap look like a squishy hero. She has really good agility gain for an int hero, and she's got okay armor, but against minus armor, those are the heroes that get punished the most. Those int core type heroes.
Rules are up, getting collected, and everybody's just waiting patiently now. Pepita doesn't have that black hole for another 120 something seconds, so most likely Infamous not going to want to engage if possible, but the way that the Zoomers are just running at them, it's going to be pretty difficult for them to just chill out. Oh, Excel, they found you. You're not even going to get the ink swell off, my friend.
So anticlimactic when somebody thinks swallowing them dies. I'm like, where's the pop? Where is it? And a big ulti used here by Zoomers just to get a support kill, but it's a dead hero, and now they're not going to be able to fight. And the one good thing that Grimstroke Cult does is it restricts movement, obviously, but most importantly, it could stop Tango Roll. It's a pretty nice advantage. Oh.
Ooh, oh, Ocean, he
shot.
still wants it, though. They see the clop. Can they fit? Yeah. I don't even know why I asked, can they get her? Of course they can.
I actually didn't think they were going to be able to get her there. I thought she was gone. After the clumsy net from the Lifestealer did not connect, I was like, okay, there's no way. But all they needed was that one roll stun and a little bit of right click. Once again, the medallion plus the Deso give them such good ganking options. They just have overwhelming damage advantage with Lifestealer +1. And because the Prophet is global and because Lifestealer can get in anybody else, it's like every gank is just involving Lifestealer in a huge way. They do such a good job. I think that's one of my favorite things about Zoomers is how active they get Sammy Boy into the game. He does not feel like a hard carry. He feels like a 2 position, but he still also has the net worth to back it up.
I think this is just such a great patch for the Zoomers as well. The fact, like you said, he's playing it more like a 2. He's very active. He's not, gonna AFK farm, because I feel like a lot of the teams that do try to do this AFK farming strategy don't get the momentum going. In fact, we actually saw that with Crazy before in the past. Okay. All right, this is most likely going to be a very dead monkey. He's silenced up.
Yeah.
It's a quick pick off here for Faker, but
Tried his hardest.
I mean, Crazy had that problem with HFN being in the position 1 role, and since they swapped him around to going into the position 2, they've had a lot better success. Top lane though, Picaz throws down the call down. Husky trying to man fight him, does have the mech. Gunner is here. So it's looking like a dead gyrocopter.
Yes, the Imp Claw on Kunko. What a wonderful item. So good. The guaranteed crits every time is very nice. But once again, separating the enemy heroes and getting kills on them. They all feel so vulnerable.
It just feels like Faker had a really nice game, obviously. Just the early game and whatnot, he was doing well enough, but they're just struggling so hard now with the way that everyone else is accelerated over on the side of 4 Zoomers, especially because Picaz, very similar, just keeps getting ganked. He keeps being the one that they find, and it's causing a lot of problems. Husky, though, does get stunned up. Look at the reactions. Just everybody runs in. They've got the torrent. They've got their eyes on Michael. They've got that medallion that you love so much, Purge, and they're just going to chase him down over in the tree line. I don't think Michael's going to be able to get away from this. The Ocean just kills Pepita. I don't know how the heck that happened, but apparently it did, and this is going to be a dead Tiny.
It looks like he had some backup here.
2.
Help with Husky, but...
Was that a black hole? Was that... no, it was still on cooldown, right?
Oh, he did cast it. He cast a black hole.
He did cast it. Oh, no. Husky? All right, that's a dead Husky. Ocean still considering going back, and they use the soul bind on him. There's nothing to connect him as Gunner is racing across.
They black hole. They must have black holed Lifestealers. What happened? Because Lifestealer's also dead.
Okay.
So it's probably like Lifestealer got ultied. They ended up killing the Enigma in response while the rest of the fight was happening. So not awful for Infamous. That was the high net worth on the enemy team. So he's queuing up a rapier on the Kunkka side. I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe they feel confident, but it's a little throwy potentially. It's very good on gyro with Ags, believe it or not, to have a rapier.
It is, yeah. It's a little sus for sure, but the X, the boat, Excel is dead.
Deep sixed.
So still no black hole in this Enigma for another 100 seconds or so. A lot of items are being collected now. What did I think? Someone just picked up something over on the side of the Zoomers. Can't remember though now.
Dire
The Basher,
scanning.
that's it. Basher was picked up. We've got a
Really good
Monkeys
item.
with a double damage, with a Life Stealer inside. Oh, hello, Tiny.
This is a little hard for Centaur to get these grabs without Stampede because he's got to finish a spell animation before he blinks. Okay, they get him.
Yep.
High ground
Easy
vision is what
peasy.
changes everything there. Because if they see him prep to blink, like there's no way they get caught. He blinks out of danger, but Bounty gets snagged. Good fight for them. Basher being up. Ooh, he really wants to catch him here. He's taking a gamble, but not gonna grab him.
Oh, he's just having a good time rolling
Tango.
around the woods.
Ocean has 12 kills, by the way, and 15 assists. In
Yep.
case you guys didn't know how good he was, he's extremely good.
If you are a Pangolier player and you like to play it in support, this is a match that you want to definitely download and
Dire's
rewatch
bottom
from
tower
player
is
perspective,
under
because this
attack.
guy has been doing work.
Yeah.
Hey, Gunner.
A lot of it is
Silenced up. Doesn't have anyone here to help him, but he does have the BKB, so it looks like he's gonna just try to man fight. He
Oh.
X's himself back. I'm not sure that was the play. Faker's coming in, though. Wrath of Nature will clean up. He should be able to TP out. Are they gonna go for it? They managed to go. They stun up Gunner at the last second, and they'll find the kill.
Are fortified.
a really good attempt there for him to escape. Yeah, I don't think he meant to X himself. Frankly, he probably meant to put that on Gyro, then land the ulti afterwards. But did create some space. They're gonna get this tower to about half life. Maybe they're gonna take the whole thing though. Black hole's up. They could go. Tries to toss back. They were gonna try to black hole Sammy Boy in the middle of nowhere, and
There's
then
a
choke him
black
anyways.
hole, though. Oh, if they cancel. They cancel.
Basher on Ocean, I think. Oh my
Basher
God.
on Ocean. MVP for sure this game. Rolling Thunder going right back on in. Sammy Boy says that was real cute, but it's not going to be good enough to silence the drag right back here. That's a dead Faker. There is no quap. Look at this guy. Look at this pinball wizard going on here. Ocean's just running away with this. Husky finding the kill. Michael. All right, Zoomers. You got to chill. You got to chill out because you're just going too crazy now. You just got a triple kill on Sammy Boy. You haven't even hit your tier 3s. Relax.
My God. That Basher pickup was so sick.
I can't
So
believe he
smart
got
on
that
Ocean.
proc.
And most of, well, it's decent chances. It's 4 hits, 25% chance each is a pretty good chance that you get a Basher one of these. One thing you can do to lower the chances is you can stand in the line of fire with the Enigma. That way the Basher can only proc on one of you two if it does proc. So it could like lower your chance of getting bashed by 50%. But the fact that he's so far ahead and is able to have a Yules, a Javelin, and a Basher is bonkers.
Insane. Aka's using the call down. Pepita blinking forward. Drop a midnight pulse. They're all stunned up. And there's the Yules, though. Turn back around, trapping Pakaz in the trees. Monkeys, a little bit tankier thanks to the help of the Life Stealer. Ocean. Playing around here, does have that rolling thunder. The buyback comes out from Husky. He wants to be a part of this. Are they going to be able to take down Pakaz? It's looking pretty damn good as he silenced them over on the back lines. They don't manage to get the last hit off, but there's a sonic wave. The spell goes down. Ocean finally is slain, but Pakaz is indeed dead now. Like Huskies is going to get chipped away here by Faker. But there is no Grimstroke and there is no Gyrocopter. Still no Black Hole either. Sammy Boy, what the hell are you doing over there?
I guess there were fighting heroes on the right side or something, chasing people
Apparently.
down, but tower taking damage, so they're gonna catch Tiny. I don't
Tiny.
think they're, well, I guess so. They've got X.
Yeah, this is oh, and they just go right back in again. Monkeys. Michael gets taken down. Pepita. All right, looks like Monkeys maybe bit off a little bit more, too much.
And Sammy Boy too. Big mistake actually for them to lose this many heroes. They're playing too cocky at this point. It was only 2 heroes, but the Orchid was enough for them to end up getting the kill. So Gunner going for an Abyssal as well. They actually just want Black Hole counters. They're not buying the most viable items on their heroes, but they're saying, I just want to make sure that we can spread out and there's no way that Black Hole is a problem. And with Abyssal Blade on Kunkka and having the Basher on the Pango, they will have ways to stop this. No matter what. They're going to have an Abyssal on Lifestealer as well, I'm sure, but he's probably the guy getting Black Hole, so maybe it matters a little bit less there. But he ended up picking up AC first just to keep his damage going. If he went Abyssal, he would have been low damage at this stage of the game. So the safer build. But 18k advantage, that's going to be hard to catch up to.
It's not impossible, but yes, it is definitely difficult. But again, They get a good black hole, it can make all the difference. The toss up though looks like perhaps a little bit too far forward. And we talked about this.
Too cocky.
They're a little too confident
Like,
now.
He could
That
have
will be
used
their
the
downfall.
Enigma right away potentially, or he could have used himself and then tried to jump. But I think he was worried about giving him guaranteed setup.
Uh-oh. They are
He's gonna have to be
starting to hemorrhage some kills here. Gunner left alone. I can't see because there's a mango there. BKB coming out from Gunner. They're gonna try to fight this. They've got the BKB over on Pepita. He does have the black hole. He manages to go. He grabs both of them. It's beautiful, but do they have anything to cancel? It's not looking good. Sammy Boy will get taken down. Now down goes Gunner. Monkeys is silenced up. He's in need of help, and it looks like help's not coming for him. Couple more hits. He's tanky, but it's a double kill, and that should open up the Roche.
That was a super good play there by the Enigma. Pepita grabbing the black hole. He didn't have an observer ward on the high ground, it looks like, so it was slightly helped by that. But what a great grab. Jumping forward, hitting the life stealer as well. And then all their AoE damage finally gets to come through. And honestly, I don't know how much of this is cockiness, but I do think that Zoomers have been playing a little bit too loose and like around the mid lane racks. That did not need to happen. They could have backed off, re-healed, re-engaged with their whole team. I think that Ocean could have been a little bit safer on the top lane when he got caught by the Enigma. Yules the Enigma jump away even if he keeps getting chain stunned. But the Quap got there in time, silenced him, and he thought he could get away by playing around a little. So I think they're just a little too cheeky here, and it's put them on the back foot now, even though they're still really far ahead. This game could have been closed out pretty reliably. Now it's going to get slightly harder.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I guess the bright side for the side of the Zoomers is perhaps, and yes, they already pick up that, they pick up a smoke. They're thinking about going for a play. They know that the black hole is down. Ocean does have to be a little bit careful here. He's rolling around on the corners. Forces out the BKB from Picasso. Doesn't manage to get that bashed, unfortunately. So
Well,
Picasso will be
he
able
did
to go
proc it.
away.
He procced the bash, but it was on a creep instead.
Okay. Oh, does that excel? Oh, is this the dead faker? Can they grab him in time? The BKB comes out. They don't have the Abyssal, I don't believe, on Sammy, so. Yeah, not yet. So Faker's gonna succeed, but again, that's another opportunity of just forcing out the BKBs in a very defensive way.
AC picked up for Quap here, just to help them stay alive against all the minus armor. A little bit of armor for her and her team is going to be really useful. And Quap is so good at right-clicking that it's always going to feel excellent. Got a tooltip bug there a little bit.
What was that?
The Quap's armor only showed us 14, and it should be way higher than that.
Oh,
Should be like
yeah.
14 plus 15.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
please write a bug report to Valve. Oh, there we go. No. Yep.
I don't
Alright.
know why it's not higher. It should be higher. Not sure why.
I'll go report it to the Valve people.
Okay.
All right, because chewing through that creep wave, they do have the black hole back up, and they've got the BKB on Pepita.
Kunkka's in position. Kunkka could grab somebody here.
Oh, there's a jump forward immediately, followed up with the black hole. They managed to go and grab Sammy Boy. He's just obliterated the toss right back in again. It's a dead Ocean. Gunner.
they got him.
It runs off. They're still going to be able to get the kill on Gunner. I think they've just slowed him down, holding him in place. They've got so much damage. The blink for the toss right back in again, and that's a double kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Infamous giving an inch this game, and now they're just blowing through the match. They perfectly covered each other there. The black hole came on Sammy Boy again, and the rest of the heroes jumped immediately behind to try to interrupt Ocean or anybody else from interrupting the stun. Orbit Destruction picked up now. That'll be pretty nice on the Gyro with his Ags. He's going to have Satanic shortly now. And the gold keeps trickling back towards Infamous. 10k disadvantage now, but getting this many hero kills with no response means they're getting objectives and a lot more ground from farm.
Now, they do have a repair kit over on the side of Zoomers if they want to try to use it. But you can see Husky's already making his way into the base, and they've TP'd someone home. It's going to be Excel to try to get some of these creeps off. But they still don't have Kunkka, they don't have Lifestealer, and they don't have their Pangolier. So they're definitely going to lose at least the tower and these racks.
Okay, they do repair kit the melee barracks, but it's way too late. It's real gone. And what a fight and engagement. Last two engagements for Infamous, incredible. Only a 6k advantage. This was at 18k not too long ago. But the Enigma finally, and the Enigma and really good team fights from Infamous finally paying off. And a refresher on Enigma. Ooh.
If Husky
Who
was
needs
a
it?
little bit slower, he would have still been there when he picked up the components. Because Lifestealer Bomb, Rolling Thunder, that's gonna be the Aegis.
Yeah, they're out.
Are they? Are they out? They're not looking too out.
I thought they would
Smart
be.
spot, throwing right back over to Michael. It's a nice avalanche on the other side. Now it feels like they might want to go out. Pepito with the second black hole. Sammy Boy trying to lifesteal. He gets the bashes off though. He's just lifestealing too much. He takes him back around. He gets the kill on Pepito. And it looks like he's gonna get the kill on the gyrocopter too. Because trying to run away and he's just climbing after him, crawling after him, trying to do enough damage. But because he's just dishing it out with Faker now, Monkeys not looking too healthy, and they get a kill on
Huge.
Gunner. That's a team wipe. Holy
Dude,
cow.
that refresher orb gave Infamous everything they wanted. The Zoomers forces the fight knowing there's no black hole. They think they can win it, but that refresher on Enigma gave them a black hole. Something interrupted it. I didn't see what it was, and it gave them a moment where they almost won the engagement, but eventually the magic resistance runs out on Sammy Boy, and all of a sudden, this game looks over. They didn't have buyback. They were ready to fight. They thought they could win.
Got the two buybacks now with the Centaur and the Pangolier. No ultimate though. Got the repair kit. Not sure they're gonna be able to
Too
fight
late,
them
though.
off. Don't have the
Radiant's middle tower.
okay, at least they set up over on the tiny. This is just might be game. They have the rolling thunder though. Can they bounce it around? Faker with the BKB. He does not care. The call down again. It's just Ocean rolling around their ancient, just trying to get them away. Follow up might be able to get the kill on Pakaz, but these this arm, look how slow Michael's hitting. It doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Zoomers, I think I don't want to say they threw the game, but they kind of threw the game, Purge.
It was the gentlest throw I've seen in a long time, but this game is going to feel really bad because keep in mind what they threw with. They were pressuring mid